For more than 10 years, YA has been actively involved in international activities, mostly in mobility activities, but also with development projects. A lot of the activities are funded by Erasmus Plus program or also national programs. YA is offering most of the students the opportunity to do and undertake on-the-job learning abroad. Mostly it's in Europe, but we also offer opportunities in, for example, India. So every year we have almost 200 students that participates in some kind of international activity. The activities also include staff, and they are offered the opportunities to undertake job shadowing or also to participate in development projects, developing routines or documentation, study units, or to participate in exhibitions or courses. YA, Vocational College of Ostrobothnia, has a vision to be an educator in world class. This also means that we try to strengthen the education and also the skills for the students through the opportunity to undertake on-the-job learning abroad. They get a picture of the culture, but they also get insight in how their own profession or the future profession is done abroad. How they work in a restaurant in Malta, for example. How they can compare it to how they work in a restaurant in Finland. How does a practical nurse work in Portugal or in Spain or in Malta or in India? And they can compare it to how it's done in Finland. We don't send students to teach other cultures how we do it in Finland. We send the students abroad to see and learn how they do it somewhere else, and also understand why it's done in another way.
At the moment, yes. At the moment we have 6 foreign students, 3 from France, 1 from Italy and 2 from the Netherlands.
Do you have any experiences with Finnish internships?
Yes, in the past, even where I worked before, I had experience with Finnish students. I regard them as very highly prepared, and what I remember well is their communication skills are very good, which is extremely important when someone is applying or intending to do an internship study abroad.
Can you tell me a bit what you look for when you accept students for internships?
First of all, they need to have a positive disposition towards learning. It's extremely important that they have a good hold of English. So that is one of the most important things. Secondly, what we look at as well is we need to know either the course content the student is following, or has the learning objectives. We do not want people or students to come here just to fill up their time, let's put it this way. At the end of their stay with us, it's extremely important that the students would have reached his objective, so that when he goes home, when he goes back to the school, he would say, listen, my time in Malta, my time with Care Malta or at Villa Messina was very worthwhile. I've learned what I had to learn, and it was a very positive experience. However, unless we have these learning objectives, we as management here at Villa Messina or Care Malta cannot direct the students in achieving or fulfilling these objectives.
And Louis, what kind of experience do you have with Finnish international exchange students?
That's a very interesting question. We have been collaborating with Finnish institutions, especially with YA, for many years now. And we have been receiving and sending students to and from Finland for quite a number of years. The experience has been fantastic. The students love Malta, our Maltese students love Finland, so it's really a win-win situation. As you know, we are both members of the European Union, but there is so much diversity in culture across Europe that when you travel through Erasmus programs and whatever programs for student mobility, you can see that the students become richer persons after their mobility experience. The numbers of students, young students, participating in Erasmus programs over the years has risen steadily. And we do returning interviews. So we do interview all the students 100% when they come back at our international office. And they are always very positive about the experience. They do not only talk about the traineeship in the companies where we send them or the institutions where we send them to study, but also about the culture and the country. And that is very positive. I think the young generation is gaining a lot through these mobilities, and it makes them richer persons, as I said before, because they can judge not only what they hear on the news or read in the newspapers, but they can judge firsthand what a country, visiting a country, is about.